What's up, everyone? It's time once again for a weekly watch list. What this is my favorite setups, my exact levels, and how I'm going to trade them. But before we get started, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up button, and be sure you have the alerts on so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. About to drop some really cool content for you all. But let's get right into this. So this is SPY, ticker SPY. Keep in mind, these levels can be traded using SPY options, SPX options, or ES futures or MES futures, okay? Let's take a look. So this 503.4 to 503 area is what I'm watching for possible bounce for calls or ES longs. Now, if we come down, we hit this, we don't bounce, we don't show no signs of, no aggressive buying in the area. We just keep pushing down. This 498.8 is an area I really like. I would like to see that for a bounce area. One possibility, be a win both ways. We hit this, we bounce nice, we catch nice profit. Then when we're out of the trade, we come on down, lose that level, possible bounce down here around that 498.8. Next up on the list, SPX. Basically, watching this anytime I'm trading SPY, ES, or MES. But the levels are pretty much the same from last week. A lot hasn't changed other than a move up. That 5100 came into play. It's a level to watch. You can see we respect it really well here. I'll be interested in possibly taking a reject off that area. We'll see what we look like when we get to it. Reject for puts or ES shorts or MES shorts. This 5048 level looks solid for a bounce. I'll see what we look like once we get down there. And this 5000 area has just been a dominant level. If something happens, we get back down to that, should line up nicely with that SPY level we was talking about. Watching that for a possible bounce. As far as I can tell, this 5000's, most definitely the strongest level on the chart. So next up is QQQ. As you can see, this hourly trend line, we talked about this last week on my weekly watch list video. I'm kind of interested to see if we lose this or we bounce. That's kind of set up, trade for us. I really have been focusing more on SPX by ES than I have, trading QQQ, NQ, MNQ. But, if we lose this, come back up, retest this, that could be a possible short entry with puts or shorts on MNQ. I prefer trading MNQ rather than NQ. And I think if you're trading funded accounts, that'd probably be a wise decision, especially when you're trying to get above that buffer. We don't lose them. MNQ is much easier to manage. If you're interested in funded accounts, check out Apex. I'll leave a link in the description below and use code Grizzly. As far as bounces go, though, I really don't have any high confidence, higher probability levels until we get way back down here. It's a long ways off. I don't know if we'll even see it this coming week. But if we did, something happens, we have a nice sell-off. Definitely going to be watching this 421.6 area for a possible bounce. It could be a little higher. I may see a trade based off price action. We do have some support in there. As you can see right here is a nice support around this 429. As of right now, QQ, the last two losing trades I had, I believe was on QQQ, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like, to me, the way I trade SPX, SPY, I like, it really respects the levels, respects technicals from my experience. A lot of people crush QQQ. Green Eyes Inside Team Bull, he always hitting a crazy NQ trade. Anyways, I do have an individual stock on watch. I think you all will like this. Ticker AAPL, that's right, Apple. I have Apple on watch this week. You're probably thinking, why? You never trade individual. That's true. But I really like where we're at here. We come back down. We touched it a little last week. We came back down, back into this 4-hour and hourly demand, right? We have this nice, you can see it better on the 4-hour. This is where I got my level from, off the 4-hour. You can see we've touched in the past, right? Every time we've touched this area, we've had a nice move. This is obviously demand, right? We come back down and touch it this week. So for me, what I want to see for the trade to confirm would be a break above this trend line, a nice open above it. From what I can tell here, from the way I trade, we have room back up to that 190 area. That being said, if this is a day trade, if I get $1-2 move, that's what I'm looking for. I'm not trying to guess which way the market's going to go every single day. I identify these key levels, these trades. I get in, follow my plan, get out. I don't really think anyone can just tell you which way the market's going to continuously go. even for an entire day, right? I see a lot of people like, I need 300% returns day trading to make sense of a trade. This doesn't make sense to me thinking like that, because how can someone know? I know you can back test and everything, but you can't know what the market's going to do all day. You can know, you can manage a trade in these key levels like supply and demand, these trend line breaks, entering off uptrend or downtrend, right? We've studied that. That's what we learned how to trade. Just my thoughts, just something to think about. That's why I tell everyone I don't try to predict the way we're going. I predict these key areas, get in, catch 1 to 2 point move on SPY, 5, 10 point moves on ES, MES, and I get out. I took that sniper entry, managed my trade well, locked in my profits, and move on to the next. That's all I have for this video. If you want to join Team Bull, by the way, we're private now. That's where I trade every day live with the team. You can get on the waiting list. And if you want updates on any future education, you need to be on there as well. Hopefully we open up soon for new members again. I'm going to talk to Jayden about it actually today. Yeah, that's all. Appreciate you all for watching. Hope you have an amazing week trading, and I'll see you next time.